27. Uchchaishravashasam ashvan Viddhi mamamritodbhavam Airavatam gajendranam Naranam cha Of all the horses, know me to be Uchchaishrava. Who is Uchchaishrava? He rose out of the ocean of milk. Now, all this Arjuna has studied. And he was white, you can see in the picture. It's beautiful because he came out of the milk ocean. Next he says, of the elephants, I am Airava. Now see, he is not even putting animals down. Even amongst the animals, he honors them also. He didn't just talk about devas and humans. Even honor for animals is there in Lord Krishna. Even he's saying, I am in them also. In them, then he's the best. And of Naranam, Naradipam. I am the king or the monarch of all Naras. Nara is not just men, it's all humans. Whereas many people have translated this as, of men, I am the king. And what about the women? Of all men and women, I am the monarch. Say like that, the monarch can be a woman or a man. Of all humans, I am the best. "28. Ayuddhanamaham vajram Dinu namasmi kamaduk Rajannastasmi kandarpa Sarpanam asmi vasuki Of the weapons, I am the thunderbolt. Vajram is thunderbolt in English. Dinu Nam, I am Kamaduk. I am amongst all cows. I am Who's Kamaduk? Surabhi. She's the mother of all the cows, the mother of plenty. Prajanaschasma Gandharva. Prajan. What is Prajan? To create, to procreate. Of all procreators, I am Gandharva. Gandharva is Kamadenu, the lord of Kama. God of love. And Sarpana Asmi Vasuki, of all Sarpas, all kinds of serpents. I am Vasuki. What is special about Vasuki? They churned the oceans. Yeah, between the Devas and the Danavs, there was a tug of war. And what did they use as a rope for the tug of war? Vasuki. Yeah. And what happened by churning of the ocean?
The wish came.
And what happened to the wish? The poison? Lord Shiva drank the poison. And then what happened to Lord Shiva? He became blue. But where did the poison stop?
It is throat.
In the throat. Why?
Parvati stopped it from going down.
And what does it symbolize?
We do not give blood from the heart.
Whenever you even have to be harsh, firm in life, you say from the throat, Neelakantha, that is where he's called. When you are being firm, it should not be from the heart. In the heart, there should be compassion. There should be love. Yeah? It should be for the better of the other person. If a child is playing with fire, mother shouts, "Hey, don't do that." Where is she shouting from? The throat or heart?
Throat.
Got it? That is Neelakantha. Sometimes in life, you have to raise your voice. Where should it come from? Just from here, not from here. "29. Anantaschasmi naganam Varuno yadasam aham Pitranam aryamachasmi Yama samya atam aham Of all the celestial snakes, who am I? Ananta. Who is Ananta? Is many-hooded. Vishnu's snake. Varuno. I am Varuna of all the aquatic deities. Aquatic is water. In the water, yes. Who is the god of water? Varuna. Pitranam, I am Aryama. Who is Aryama? It is a good soul, he has done everything good in this world. He's really perfected everything, but still liberation has not happened to that soul. Yeah? So then you become an Aryama Pitra. You move to the Pitra Lok only, you become an Aryama Pitra. Yeah? And Lord Aryama is the Lord of all these Aryama Pitras. One more.
Jadabharata, if he comes under Aryama,
I would not know. Even if he moved to Pitra Lok, yeah, he went first to the animal yoni, no? Because of the last, do you remember the desire of Jadabharata? So, Aryamas are those souls that do good but do not walk the spiritual path and don't achieve the highest. Yeah, so again, remember not to get stuck there. We have to go higher. In each of these lokas, there are 14 levels. The rest for future.
That's why I always have a conflict when people say drop the past, don't think about the future. It's like, what past, what future? Why? It's all a part of the same continuum, right? So then.
But drop. Hold on to nothing. Hold on to nothing in this continuum. Just move like a leaf moves with the wind. Na?
Yeah, but if it goes there, it comes back.
Then bringing it back is your job. Because then you can get attached there. It goes there, take it. Your job is to bring it back.
Without that, you can't operate in the present sometimes.
No. You can operate. Again, I told you there's a difference between thinking and knowing. You have to graduate from the state of thinking to that state of knowing, which is on that other side of that Mahavyakulta. Right now you're stuck in that Mahavyakulta and your ego comes up, your mind comes up with some justification, some concept, holds on to something and does not let you move towards the silence. All answers are on the other side. Discard everything you know. Write this down as a principle to follow. Discard all that I know because all that I know cannot be the supreme truth. Put it down as the principle of your life. Discard everything that you know. and embrace everything that I don't know. There has to be something there. I have to understand this. The moment you understand it, then what? Then discard that also. This cannot be the highest truth. There has to be more. When you keep moving towards the more, keep discarding all that you know, because if I hold on to that which I know, what happens? What comes up? Ego. I know this. This is it. Then I hold on to this. And I'm not ready to let go of this for dear life. It is the mind, because the mind does not want to die. To draw, discard.
You said it very nicely. I know this. The thing is, the problem is that the this is never the same at any given point. It's vast and it's unknowable. So to know that this is impossible.
Perfect. That is why discard everything that you know.
And when you say hold on, you keep bringing up, right? Holding on. Holding on means what? We are children.
I know this. I believe this. There is God. First day I broke your whole knowing, no, of God is the creator. Broken? God is just the existence. What did your mind hear on the first day?
There's no
She doesn't believe in God. Huh? There is no God, she's saying. You should not listen to her. Yes? Mind comes up with that. Holding on. This is called holding on to the old concept. Yes? Drop that. Slowly, slowly you understood as we went deeper the second day. By yesterday evening you were convinced, yeah, she's right. Hey, this whole journey your mind and ego does inside. This journey is the holding on. This chewing gum को नहीं क्या ऐसे पकड़ के रखते हैं. You know how we keep with that same chewing gum. You've lost the sweetness, but you still keep eating it. Sometimes you dip it in sugar and put it back into your mouth. That is holding on.
I don't know where you heard that.
But that is the meaning of holding on to an old concept, because the mind does not want to look at the new. Discard, discard, discard. Move from I know to I don't know.
Personally, Guruji says old concepts break too, right?
Yes. Let them break. Let them break. What will happen Monday morning? No, you will hold on back to that old concept. Yes, you have to make that extra effort again to let go. Again, make that effort to let go. Again. Keep discarding all that I know, because all that I know cannot be the ultimate truth. Otherwise, I would be enlightened today.
Yes.
I am not. Discard. There has to be something more. There has to be something more. That's how your spiritual journey actually progresses. Got it? Next. Last one I did, no?
No, two more.
Amongst. No, I did Aryama.
Yeah.
Aryama Putra I did. Last one is the Lord of Death, Yama. He says, I am Yamaha. Yes. Why he chose Lord of Death?
Death is the only certainty. Everything else is changing.
But there are so many laws. He says of all the Sanyam Mata, means all the dispensers of laws. So many laws. Law of opposites, you got it? Law of karma. Yes. Law of really I don't know anything. Yeah. That is really a law. Discard everything that I know. Yeah. And so many other laws. When my karma comes to me, time karma, bhumi karma, family karma, all these have different laws, dispensers of that law towards me. Yeah? Of all these, yeah, he chose Yama, death. Why? Understood? Dispensers of law, no? And they are energies that also bring birth. You have to be in between lifetimes for 200 human years. This also is a law. Some other higher energy has decided this for me. Yeah? So these higher energies are the dispensers of that law for me. He chose death. Why he says I am death?
biggest fear?
It's the biggest fear, and
It's the end to everything.
somebody just said it.
It's the end to
Move on. It's that last step, no? That last step that takes away the ignorance that I have collected from this Maya world. At death, that window of liberation opens up for a very short time. If I am aware, I am conscious, I am in the moment, and I drop all attachments to this Maya, I can directly get a shortcut from death to Siddhaloka. I will not even become a Pitra. Only at death that possibility is there. Only at death that window of liberation is there. But if I miss out that window, it closes very quickly. It opens. You will see all your ragas, dveshas, your children, your family members, your mother, your father, all your ragas, dveshas, all come. Yeah, and if you choose a family member, you say, oh, one last hug to grandma. That window closes. Are you seeing this? It's a very short window. You have to choose. Death is the moment of choice.
There is a choice.
It is a choice. She's so happy. I have a choice.
But be aware. So you are conscious, right?
But now, if you full life don't practice this alertness and at the last moment take Narayana's name, what will happen? Narayana will come. Real Narayana will not come because you are so attached to Raga Dvesha. All your life you have not practiced. To practice for that last moment awareness, you have to practice this whole life. Move from this dreamlike state to absolute conscious mind. No mind. Silence. This silence needs to be a practice. Why? For that one last moment of death. Kitna practice, no? For one moment.
But I'm not,
ऐसे ही होता है ना.
this is regardless of
Bolt practices for so many days for 4 seconds.
Very true. You go and you have to perform on stage. Your performance might be 3 minutes, 4 minutes. You practice for
3
months, years sometimes. Musicians, guitarists, they are practicing for years. They do their riyas and they land up on stage for a 3-minute show. 3 minutes and it's all done. What theory? I practiced 5 years. 3 minutes of glory tours. Like that it is. That one moment at the point of death is your window of liberation. Full life you have to practice for that. And only in human birth is it possible. You cannot practice as an animal because you can't understand this only as an animal. Because you don't have the experience of mind. So what is the there's no provision to go from mind to no mind. Got it? As an animal, you cannot practice plant, insect, all out of question. Yes? If you land up in the higher Pitra yonis, Deva yonis, what happens?
No body.
And no joy, and no experience, and no love. So you cannot again practice being aware. There is no question of practice there. What you have learned, you've learned. You stop learning at the point of death. That is why also he is chosen Yama. All learning stops. There is no learning after that. After that is implementation purely. Either you implement or you don't. The end. That is why I am Lord Yama. 30. Prahladascha daikyanam
प्रहलादश्चास्मि दैत्यानां
Kala kalyatam aham
कालः कल्यतामहं
Mruganam cha mrugendroham
मृगाणां च मृगेन्द्रोऽहं
Vaideyascha pakshinam.
वैदेयश्च पक्षिणाम्.
Of all the demons, I am Prahlad. Why Prahlad? You know the story of Prahlad, right? Yeah? What is the story of Prahlad? He was born amongst the demons. His father is a demon. What do demons say? Don't take the name of God. That's what he is taught. No God, no taking the name of God. But Prahlad already had that seed of Narayana, of love in him. It was already there. Seed had already started sprouting even if he was a little boy. Yeah? His bhakti was just overflowing. He could not stop himself from taking the Lord's name. Yeah? His father, the demon, got so angry that he was almost ready to kill him. He was so against God that even his own son was not important, in front of his own hatred. So what was more important for the demon? Hatred is higher. This is hatred for God. No? Hatred is higher than your own child. Where will you land up? In the talas. Are you seeing it? The extreme form of negativities brings you to the talas. Yeah? So Prahlad might have had some in the past life, but he also had that seed of Narayana in him, of God in him. Yeah? And it was time for that seed to sprout. It sprouted. The father did not like it, wanted to kill him, and God came and saved him. Yes, that is why of all the demons, who am I? Prahlad, the best. The one who is connected to me. Amongst that which is countable, I am time. Amongst that which is countable, I am time. Why time? Why he chose time?
Time moves. It never stops.
And
That's the witness.
yes, you don't have more than 1 second at a time. Have you thought of this? At a moment, more than 1 second, I cannot have. I cannot have 2 seconds in the same moment. Just like you cannot step twice in the same river. Can you step twice in the same river?
You have already
The
stepped.
river is already flowing. By the time you even step, the toe has gone. It has already flown. By the time your heel reaches there, the river that your toe touched is not the same that the heel touched. So fast the river is flowing. Time is faster than that. You cannot have more than 1 second at a moment. It's not possible. Yeah? So amongst that which is countable, I am time. I am Kala. Yeah? And Kala we also say death. Yeah? I am death. Mruganam. Amongst all beasts, I am Mrugendra. What is Mrugendra? Lion. He's the king of the jungle, no? He's the best. See, so sensitive Krishna is. He's Sukshma Grahi. He's not just talking about the upper levels, he's also talking about the beasts. Yeah? That comes from a chitta of Anukampa. What is Anukampa? Compassion. Compassion is not where I feel bad for somebody else. That's pity. Compassion means that I am the same as everybody else. If somebody else is going through sukha, it is my sukha. If somebody else is going through dukkha, it's my dukkha. There is no difference between I and all these people. That is a chitta of anukampa. Got it? That is true compassion. See, he doesn't even say that I am different and animals are different. Even God is saying they are me only, I am them only. Yeah? Then what? Look at the human ego. You will see one little ant over here, what will you do? You go and kill it. Take the vow of ahimsa. You relocate it, don't kill it. What is relocating it? Yeah, keep a little container of plastic container, even the yogurt containers that you buy yogurt in, keep it somewhere, one in each room. The moment you see something, go pick up your container, take that thing and leave it in your yard. Why kill it? We tell the spiders, you can also remain in this space, I can also remain in this space. We share this house. Take that vow of ahimsa. Why should I kill anything? Why? If I'm killing, recognize there is hatred inside me. That well has at least a few drops of hatred. That hatred is coming out. Let me not kill. Let me relocate as much as possible. I will intentionally not kill. Unintentionally, like this, though I'm walking and I can walk over some very little insect which is not even properly visible to this physical eye, then I am not responsible. At least I'm not doing it out of my well of hatred. Got it? Take the vow of ahimsa.
Like in India or maybe in some places where they still and wait, like there is some function which is happening, so we have to give the bali or whatever it is. You are in that particular family and you know that it is not right, but they won't understand by telling to that. How do you actually, because it's like you have to say yes and they will continue it. But you cannot say yes at that time. How can we
You
stop?
don't participate. I'm sorry, I'm not going to participate in this. Be firm. I'm not saying be rude, be mean, be harsh. Don't hurt. Educate, but don't participate in something like this. How can you sacrifice an animal?
Yes.
Why? That is also a chetana. Just like this chetana, that is a chetana. Yeah? You don't be a part of it because you will collect an impression. At least you purify yourself. Yeah? You cannot go changing the whole world. If you can educate from your side, make an attempt to educate, but after that, you don't participate in it. Yes. Simple. One day, you will rise to that level that you will be able to see the Chetana. You will not be able to kill, not even an ant. How can I do that? You can see the vibrating Chetana there. If you follow Mahavir and lots of Jain, whatever the Tirthankars, they have this very strong thing of non-violence, ahimsa. Yeah. No killing of animals. Okay? Yeah. So have some anukampa. Have an anukampa chitta. Develop that. Take a vow. A discipline is required. Yeah. And the last he says, amongst the birds I am Garud. Yeah? You know the story of Garud? At least you know it's a large bird with a human face and the rest of the body is
Human face? Yes.
okay, half human, half bird.
Yeah.
Kind of. It talks, no? Garuda talks like a human in the story. The mythological story, not really, huh?
He tried to save Sita also.
In some pictures, he is half human, half bird. In some pictures, he's just a bird that speaks in the human language.
Vishnu.
31. Pavanah pavatamasmi.
Pavanah pavatamasmi.
Ramah shastrabhritamaham.
Ramah shastrabhritamaham.
Shashanamakirachasmi.
Yashanamakirachasmi.
Shrotasam asmi janavi.
Lotasamasmi janavi.
Of all the purifiers, I am the wind. Wind purifies, you know, constantly purifying your lungs. Of all the wielders of weapons, I am Rama. Why did he choose Rama? Ram hardly even, uses weapons as much as Arjuna uses. Why he chose Rama?
The exact same reason.
What?
Like you said, he hardly uses any weapon.
Then, when did Ram pick up the weapon?
Only when
Only to kill Ravana. Yes, only when there is adharma, I will have that strength to pick up the weapon. Got it? But Rama also has that soft side, that loving side. Yes, he's not constantly with a weapon. You see him constantly with the weapon? There is love, there is devotion, there is beauty, and at the time that the weapon is required, the weapon comes out. Got it? That is why he took Rama's name. Now he says, of all the aquatic animals, I am the crocodile. Yeah? First, it was aquatic deities. Now, aquatic animals. He doesn't leave those also out. And of flowing rivers, I'm Jahnavi. Jahnavi is the other name for Ganga. Why Ganga?
she's pure.
Why not Jamna? Why not Brahmaputra? Since ancient times, Rishis, Munis have been meditating at the bank of Ganga. The water of Ganga has some spiritual energy. That is why you save Ganga Jal. You take tap water, you save it for a year, and you compare it to your Ganga Jal. What is the difference? Both are water. Did you think about this? Ganga Jal never rots. It never stinks, it never smells, nothing goes wrong with Ganga Jal, even if it is kept. That is why we keep one little pot of Ganga Jal in the house. When there is some major issue, somebody is dying, that is the time you have your Ganga Jal. Right? Did you ever think how other tap water, if I keep in a bottle also, I will never even want to drink that water. Forget drinking, I wouldn't want to touch that bottle. But it's not the same with Ganga Jal. Yeah? Many scientists have been doing research on Ganga Jal. Chemically, they want to test that water is highly charged compared to the other rivers ka water in India. Extremely charged. Go Google it up. You'll find lots of information. And they have no explanation. What is this charge? How is it so extremely charged compared to other waters? It's simple. When so many Rishi Munis for centuries have been sitting and meditating there, the vibration of that Chetana, that silence, has become one with that water. Sarganamadir antascha
Sarganamadirandasya
Madhyam Chaivaham Arjuna
Madhyam Chaiva Arjuna
Adhyatma Vidya Vidyanam
Adhyatma Vidya Vidyanam
Vada Pravadatam Aham.
Vada Pravadatam Aham.
Of all the creations, I am the beginning and the end, and also the middle, O Arjuna. What is he trying to say here? It's a continuum. There is no separation. So I'm not just the creator. Yeah? I'm not just the destroyer, and I'm not just the maintainer. It is everything. It is all in one. It's like one big blue ocean. When you are in the flight, in an airplane, and you look down, you just see one big blue ocean like that. You have to change your scale of vision, the way you are looking at this entire existence. Oh Arjuna, you are looking through a peephole. Raise your consciousness from an eagle's eye view, look at this entire existence. You will see it is a continuum. Life is a continuum. Yeah? So drop this fear of death, and even drop that fear of coming back into body. That is the new fear you have developed now. Now we don't want to come back. Yeah? Drop that also. Be with what is. Okay? It's all a continuum. There is no separation, O Arjuna. Yes. So here, if you see in one frame, there is the beginning of the creation, At least the beginning of the waves creation, the wave thing, so it's the beginning. That's just the beginning of the kalpa. Yeah? The next one is the destruction of that wave, the end point where the wave meets with the ocean. Again, there is another beginning. So another kalpa begins, and then again another ends. Yes, one kalpa is made up of many chatur yugas. Many chatur yugas make one kalpa. We've discussed all this. Yeah. What are chatur yugas? What are the yugas quickly?
Satyug,
Satyug,
Tretayug,
Tretayug,
Dwapar,
Dwapar,
Kalyug.
and Kalyug. This is one chatur yuga. Yeah? Even in between transitions, there will be wars, there will be lots of destruction. Dinosaurs suddenly became extinct. Yeah? So many such things happen even in the transition between one yuga to the next. Yeah? Like that, many yugas together make up one kalpa. Yeah? And one kalpa goes how fast, you know? Just the blinking of an eye of the Brahman. So our time is nothing for us. Oh my God, so much time. 4.32 billion years. You open your eyelids and close. Okay? Okay. Time zone difference is there in each loka. This has also been covered earlier. Yeah? So go back to Bhagwad Gita weekly. We'll learn all this in detail.
Just like the dream of theology.
Yeah. So now we go to the next part. Of all sciences, I am Adhyatma Vidya. What is Adhyatma Vidya? Spiritual science. And of all Vada, I am Pravadatam. What is that? What is Pravadatam?
The result of an argument.
The conclusive truth. The conclusive truth of an argument. Samvada. First type of vada. Samvada is between a teacher and a student. Yeah? Between Lord Krishna and Arjuna. What is going on is samvada. Where the student is a sincere seeker, really wants to know. And the teacher is teaching. That discussion is called samvada. Yeah? Exactly opposite of samvad is vitandavad. Where is vitandavad?
When you want to prove the other person wrong.
You are wrong, bas, you are wrong. What you are saying is right. I don't care about that, but I don't want to tell you that it is right. It came out of your mouth, no, you are wrong. Got it? Vitandavad. Many times you do that, don't you do that?
Yes. All the time.
You did. Oh, I'm doing this too much. Yeah. What he or she is saying is true, but I want to say no. You said it, that is right, it is wrong. Vitandavad. Yeah. Then there is just vada. Yeah. This just vada, simple vada, is a proper debate between two equals. Yeah. Even Ashtavakra had debated with another Jnani, so-called Jnani. There was that equal people, equal in Jnana. They are debating with a judge sitting there.
With no emotions involved.
Professional debate with the only intention to come to the conclusive truth. The intention is what? To come to the truth. Both are sincere seekers. There is no ego in Vada. Then there is a fourth, Jalpa. Jalpavada. What is that? I already have a preconceived idea. I am right. I am here to convert you to my party. That's why I have come to do this Vada. Got it? That is Jalpavada. Understood? Samvad, Vad, Jalpavad and Vitandavad. Four are clear?
Vitandavad and Jalpa are same, right?
No, Vitanda is where, oh, you are wrong. Finished. Even if you are right, no, you are wrong. to put down another person, to condemn another person. It's like Mamaligiri. What is now? Gundagiri is Vitanda. In Jalpa, you're doing it a little more
Politically correct.
Diplomatics.
smartly, very diplomatically,
Diplomacy.
without condemning, without putting anybody down. That's
This is Dadagiri.
Dadagiri. You can write Dadagiri. You understand Dadagiri?
It's not
Just
that
remember
I
from
think
Vitanda. Think of Vitanda like a danda. Easy to remember.
Bullying. In English, bullying.
This is diplomacy.
Jalpavada is different.
Diplomacy. ये चिकनी चुपड़ी बातें बोल के मेरे साइड पे कर दिया जल्द but lots of people I should not be saying this but I am saying अरे तो मत बोलो यार बोल क्यों रहे हो जब मालूम है गलत है जल्द diplomacy है ना recognize when you are being diplomatic क्या all these huh?
All these are mind.
Yes, just recognize it, take a step back. The moment all this word comes up, do not even open your mouth. Don't indulge only. From all these vadas, who is Krishna? That final truth, that conclusive truth.
So Vada is the Vada of the order.
He is the Pravadatam, he is the conclusive truth of all vadas.
So Vada is not argument.
Vada is argument. Yes.
Some Vada is no argument.
Some vada is discussion, sincere question and answer. Here, Arjuna is asking questions, no?
Yeah.
No, but this, no, but this, what is this? This is some vada. Even what we are doing is a some vada. Yeah? But in this also you can say, no, Vitanda vada can come up. No, what you are saying is wrong. That can come up in your mind. You may not say it from the lips, but it can be inside. You can be diplomatic also, try to change my opinion. You do that sometimes, don't you? Jalpa also happens. देखो सब होता है, mixture होता है. क्या?